The next episode question is,
do you have any desire to hike another long distance trail? Even before we finished, Deceiver was already being like, well, let's talk about the differences between the CDT and the PCT and which one should we do after. I don't know right now, or I don't know, in the near future, I guess, if I could do another long distance like the AT through hike. But I would really like to do something like the Colorado Trail, something that's a little bit shorter, maybe just a couple 100 miles instead of a couple thousand.
Yeah.
But I definitely would like to do something like that again. Just not 5 months of it.
Yeah, I think I feel similar. I think one reason, the main reason we did the AT, or many reasons, were, we just loved the scenery. We wanted to, learn the adventure. We wanted to just be out there and challenge ourselves was one of them, and see, hey, can we do this? Can we live out there for 5 months? And now where we've accomplished that, or where we, kind of proved to ourselves that we can do this, for me now, committing to another 5-month hike, I don't think I have the same drive to prove to myself, hey, Patrick, you can do this. But yeah, so I think now it would really just be scenery related, and if we want to explore some nice areas. And yeah, we have some ideas for the future. We were, thinking Colorado Trail maybe.
Yeah.
We did the John Muir Trail already before, and maybe we do that one again.
Maybe the Te Aurora.
Yeah, section hiking the South Island of the New Zealand Trail, since we're a 2-hour flight from there. And, so yeah, we have some shorter hikes, I guess.
Shorter through hikes.
Shorter through hikes. Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Everybody, good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, whenever you may be catching this. Well, something everybody wants to know. Are you going to do any more long distance trails? Is that something that you're still driven to do? And if so, what are you going to do next? Well, I haven't made it a big secret. I have hiked other long distance trails. Did Pennsylvania's Mid-State Trail and the Arizona Trail, 300 miler and an 800 miler. But the Appalachian Trail was my first true through hike. The other ones were lashes, long butt section hikes, if you will. So, do I have a desire to do other long distance trails? I do. Do I want to do them right now? Absolutely not. The things that are important to me right now. Sorry, I got to do this. Hiker trash stuff there. Sorry about that, y'all. Cut it out, Frizzle, if you want to. Yeah, I do want to do more long distance trails. I find that's when I'm most honest with myself. My soul is on this journey. I feel lighthearted. I feel true to myself. I love the experience. I just got to figure out how to incorporate that with my spouse, Rachel, and keep her more involved in that, because some of these trails are quite a long distance. My lifetime goal is the 11 National Scenic Trails. It's a huge endeavor. There's probably 22,000 miles of trail, and I think at this point I might be 10% of the way done. So, I think if you have a goal, it should be lofty and somewhat unachievable, unattainable. Yeah, that's it. Which one will I do next? Not all of them are thousands of miles, by the way. So I'm really thinking about the New England Trail in the fall of 2024. It's just over 200 miles. It goes through, I think, Connecticut and Massachusetts. I'm going to do that during the time of the year when the foliage is changing, and it shouldn't take more than a couple weeks to do. That's something I can incorporate into my current working lifestyle, and so that's on the list for next year. There's also some other trails in the Mid-Atlantic area, the Potomac Trail, which is, just a couple 100 miles as well. That one I may choose to do in sections. But I do want to do another through hike. The Pacific Crest is really on the list of things. I love the views that I'm seeing from some of these higher elevations. I did experience, some 9,000 foot elevations out in Arizona, and it's beautiful. I love the desert. I'm really interested in seeing the Sierra Nevada someday, and I just got to work out how to incorporate that into my lifestyle a little bit. And hey, look, if anybody out there wants to sponsor me on a long distance hike, feel free to give us a shout. Comment below, because I would love to do it. And I got a lot of time. I'm a young lad still.
At this point in time, there's other trails that I'd like to do, but at this point in time, I'm really not wanting to do them. Now, I'm not saying I won't do a long distance trail in the future. There's several of them that I would like to. Like the John Muir Trail, I'd like to do it. Never really cared for the PCT. The CDT don't really sound that appealing to me. There's a couple here in North Carolina, like the Mountains of Sea, that I'd like to play around with, the Artlow, different things, the Foothills Trail. But right now, I'm content, where I'm at. I'm content where I'm at. So I'll just hold steady. And then I've got a little girl that's on the way. Anyway, I want to spend some time with her also, and my wife.
Would I hike another long distance trail? Yes, I would like to. There was a trail angel that I met. He through hiked the AT, and he gave the best answer that he would wait for the right time in life for the trail to call you. And I think that just sums it up perfectly. Like, I'm not just gonna go run out and do another long distance trail because I completed the AT. I would like to do another trail, but I gotta wait for the right moment in life where it calls me back to it. So if I were to do another one, it'd probably be the PCT, because the CDT just scares me, I'll be honest. Maybe I haven't done enough research on it, but the PCT seems a little bit less extreme than the CDT. So that's what I have my eye on next.
So am I thinking about doing another long distance hike? Yes, I am. The two I've got on my radar to do are the Pacific Coast Trail. Appreciate that's a bit more of a faff, because you need to make sure you get permits and all the rest of it, so it's quite hard to plan. And the Aurora Trail, just to South Island in New Zealand. I did think about whether I wanted to do one this forthcoming year, but I don't feel ready to go straight back out and do another long distance hike. I just don't think it's in me at the moment, be it physically or mentally. I think I kind of scratched that itch for a bit, and maybe the following year I may be looking at doing one of those too. And maybe in next year, maybe doing a few more shorter adventures and trips, 3 to 4 weeks here and there.
Ugh, that's a tough one, sort of. So for me, I absolutely do. I'm not sure I want to do something that's more than 2,000 miles or even near 2,000 miles. I think right now I'm looking at maybe the Colorado Trail or the John Muir Trail, something that's a little shorter, but equally challenging. And there's a few reasons for that. The biggest one is the amount of time that I would be away from home is clearly less than if I did the CDT or the PCT. I also still feel like my body's healing, and I don't want to push myself to the point where I were to do anything that could permanently injure me in any way. So for me, yes, I would definitely like to hike another long distance trail. I have my eye on those two, but I'm not sure when. I'm not sure if that's next year. I'm just not sure what's in store for me still. So still a lot of things that have yet to settle in my life as far as work or what I want to do. So yeah, that's kind of where my head's at.